thrown into work at a company an acquaintance of his father runs. And on top of that, has multiple part-time jobs. He's now being monitored 24/7 and is constantly working to pay off the debt.
Hey, Anna, your business trip is until the day after tomorrow, right?
Yup.
Can I enter your room with the spare key tomorrow?
What? Why?
I think I forgot something there the last time I visited. I thought I should ask you for my permission, even if you are my fiancé. Can I go in and find out?
Can't you wait until I get home? I see.
I want to use it tomorrow. As a point of conversation, you know?
I see. Then I guess it can't be helped. I understand, but don't touch the drawer with my dresses, alright?
Okay, the one with the dresses your late mother gave you, right? Well, I've never touched that drawer, so there's no way what I'm looking for is there.
I guess so.
Sorry, I have to do this while you're away. I'll take care not to make a mess.
Okay, thanks. Nick? There's something I want to ask you.
What is it?
Sorry if it sounds like I'm doubting you, but do you know anything about what happened to the drawer with my dresses?
Why?
One of the dresses is gone.
What?
It disappeared at the same time the lock broke.
Maybe you're just imagining things. There are a lot, right? You don't even wear them often.
I take them out every once in a while for maintenance, so I know the pattern of every dress, and I'd notice immediately if one of them disappeared.
Oh, really?
Do you know anything?
Well, not really. I never touched that drawer.
I see. Then I better call the police since it might be a burglary.
The police?
I'm going to check the video on the intercom system later as well.
Video?
Yep. It's a new model that starts recording whenever it detects someone unusual.
Isn't that going too far?
You've got plenty of dresses, right? Losing one should be fine.
That dress is irreplaceable. It was given to me by my mother, which is why I checked the intercom system as soon as I noticed it was gone.
What?
Give me my mother's dress back!
Well,
Now! Shit. Fine. I'll tell you what you want to know. I'm the one who took the dress. Lauren's the one who has it.
what? Who's Lauren?
My ex-girlfriend. I lent her the dress.
Why?
She said she needed a dress, so...
That's not what I meant. Why are you still in contact with your ex-girlfriend? And why would you just give her my dress? She should buy her own if she needs one that badly. Besides, you knew those were my mother's dresses. They're one of my only things I have left of her. You should know that they're important to me.
Well, she'll probably give it back sooner or later.
I'm telling you to give it back right now. Call this Lauren immediately.
Just give up already.
What? Are you telling me to just give up the dress?
I mean, she's probably cut the dress by now.
She what?
Do you know that dresses like that look better if you're shorter? Lauren's 152 centimeters tall, so she had to cut it so it would fit her.
Huh? She'll ruin the dress if she cuts it.
Lauren's good with her hands, so she should be able to do it. You're 170 centimeters tall, right? You won't be able to wear it anymore, so just give it to her. It's not gonna fit even if she gives it back.
That's not the problem. I'm telling you that's my mother's dress. I'm not even that tall. She's only 2 centimeters shorter than me, so there's no reason for her to cut the dress.
What?
Cutting someone else's dress is wrong in the first place. Just what are you thinking?
Well, if that's the case, Lauren can have the dress, right?
Huh? Are you being serious?
Well, it can't be helped, right? She's already cut it.
Fine, then pay me $105,000.
What? $105,000? What joke is this? It doesn't matter how mad you are, that amount is just... What?
My mother's dresses mostly cost around $700 to $2,000. But the dress you stole was made by a famous fashion designer, so it's way more expensive than the others. Taking any of the dresses would have been bad enough. But to think you took the one that cost $105,000.
What? This is a joke, right? You just try to scare me, right? Oh, I get it. This is one of those pranks.
I wish it was a joke. I've told you this over and over, but that dress was given to me by my mother. There's no way I would be able to joke about it.
So that means that...
Just contact Miss Lauren for me, will you? I'm not just going to ignore this.
Long time no see, Anna. Is now a good time?
What? Is this Maria? We haven't talked since the high school reunion, right? What's wrong?
You see, my sister has one of the dresses your mother gave you.
What?
You know, when your mother showed me her collection when I told her I was interested in making dresses? My sister has the one she said was made by a famous fashion designer right now.
Are you sure?
I compared it with the picture I took that time, so I'm pretty sure. My sister says an acquaintance of hers gave it to her, but this dress is a remembrance from your mother, right? I thought there was no way you'd just give it to someone.
Is your sister named Lauren?
Yeah. You've met my sister before?
No. I'll explain it to you later. But for now, can you tell me in what state the dress is in?
It looks fine on me.
What about the skirt length? Does it look like it was cut or anything?
What? The skirt length? I'll check right now. Hold on. I'm back. I spread the dress out and looked at it carefully, but it seems fine.
Really?
I asked my sister as well, and she says she hasn't made any modifications.
Thank God.
My sister says a strange customer forced her to take it.
What? A customer?
You see, my sister works as a prostitute under the alias Silva. One of the customers saw her driver's license and found out her real name. Apparently, this customer suddenly gave her a dress out of nowhere. My sister got scared and told me about it when she took it home and examined it, since it looked really expensive.
And that's when you noticed it was my mother's dress?
Yep. My sister says she wants to give it back as soon as she finds out who the owner is. It's fine if she returns it to you, right? You should probably come over and take a look at it, just in case.
Of course. I'll go there right now.
That's probably a good idea.
There's something I want to ask your sister as well.
Hey, Anna! What do you mean the wedding's canceled? And what's this about alimony? What are you thinking?
I'm the one who should be asking that question.
Huh?
I met with Lauren.
What? Why?
It was a coincidence, but it seems that Lauren was my friend's sister. You'll understand why I'm canceling the marriage and suing you if I tell you that I heard everything from her, right?
Well,
Lauren isn't even your ex-girlfriend. She's just a prostitute you paid for. And apparently you're asking her to go out with you, even though we're engaged?
no, that's not a... I was just trying to please her, you know?
By sacrificing my mother's dress.
What do you mean sacrificing? You're being too dramatic.
Besides, it's not even the kind of dress she wanted.
What are you talking about?
She wanted a dress to wear at ceremonies, not a dress for parties.
What? Really? I thought all dresses were the same.
Which is why you were able to just take my mother's dress that cost $105,000.
Well, I don't have $105,000.
Thankfully, the dress was intact.
What?
Lauren has some knowledge about dresses thanks to her sister, who's a designer. which is why she noticed that the dress you gave her was expensive and not the type she wanted.
What, so the dress was fine? Then, isn't there no need to cancel the marriage? You were just threatening me.
What are you talking about? Of course I'm canceling the marriage.
What? Why?
For touching the drawer I specifically told you not to touch. And for approaching another woman while you were engaged to me. I think there's plenty of reason for me to cancel the marriage, no? That's not it.
You borrowed $20,000 from my grandmother as money for the wedding, right?
Huh? This was around the same time you gave Lauren some expensive wine for her birthday, right? This can't be a coincidence.
No, did I really borrow that much?
Stop trying to bluff. My grandmother does have Alzheimer's, but her condition is not that serious, and there's a video of you asking for money.
What, a video?
I set up a camera so I can check on her. You were recorded clearly on camera, and there's even audio. You won't be able to get off of this.
Really? Damn.
That being said, the marriage is canceled.
Hold on. The wedding's only a month away. You can't...
Take care of the cancellation fees, okay?
Huh?
You'll probably have to pay 50% if it's only a month away. About $12,000, right?
I said wait! I don't have any more money! I use it at the brothel!
Do you want me to call the police and report your theft? The police? Well then, a lawyer will take care of things from now. I'm going to block you now. Apparently, Nick came to my apartment the next day, but I had already canceled the contract and went to my parents' house. He didn't know and tried to get in with a spare key, but couldn't, so he kept pounding on the door, it seems. He was reported by the neighbors and was arrested. The company he works at found out about this, and soon everyone also found out about why the wedding was canceled. Nick couldn't bear everyone judging him, so he quit. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to sue him. Apparently his parents are going to pay for it for now, but we'll get the money from him later. He now works several part-time jobs and works day to night with no time to rest.
Hey, Alicia! Do you think leaving your husband on his own to take care of your daughter is okay?
What?
I'm saying that you need to do something about how you're always with Angela ever since she was hospitalized.
Don't be ridiculous. It's my job as a parent to support her while she's fighting this illness. You need to take care of things on your own until Angela gets better.
What? Do you know who you're talking to? I'm the one supporting this family. You're just a lazy good-for-nothing that used Angela's illness as an excuse to quit her job.
What?
Just let the doctors take care of her illness. I'm the one paying for her medical bills anyways. You should be grateful and prioritize taking care of me.
I only quit my job because I couldn't take care of Angela while working at the same time.
See? You're being rebellious again. Yep, that settles it.
What do you mean?
I'll give you the divorce papers, so just leave already.
Divorce papers?
I'm going to marry Jennifer. She took care of the house while you weren't there to do so.
What? Jennifer, my sister.
Yep. She took care of me with her body while I was lonely.
What?
There's no way I could have resisted.
Putting your hands on your wife's sister is one thing, but to think that you would fall for Jennifer's tricks?
Say whatever you want. It's your fault for failing to take care of me. I'll give you just enough money to not become homeless. But I'm not paying an alimony, alright?
Arnold!
Bye! Hi, Alicia! It's been 11 years, right? To think that you would still have feelings for me. I guess it can't be helped.
What? Arnold! You haven't contacted me ever since you divorced me from my sister 11 years ago. What do you want?
I returned to my parents' house.
What?
I'm trying to return, to be exact, but I saw you and what seems to be Angela entering the house.
Why do you want to return after all these years?
I thought it was time for me to inherit the family business, considering my dad's age. It's the perfect timing as well, since me and Jennifer just had a son, which is why me and my son, who's going to inherit the business after me, are returning for the first time in 11 years.
Return? I heard that the family business already closed.
What?
Your father was too old to work anymore, and no one was there to inherit the business, so...
But that's why I'm returning.
You need at least 10 years of experience to become a professional, it seems. But because you just disappeared with my sister 11 years ago, your father had no choice but to close the business, considering his age and condition.
What? But I came back!
There's no point in telling that to me.
Oh, I remember! I almost forgot why I contacted you in the first place!
What is it?
Leave my parents' house!
Huh?
You're not even related to me anymore! Why have you been staying at my parents' house for 11 years? Leave! I have a son now, so I don't need you and that weak daughter of yours anymore! Jennifer, my son, and I are going to be living in that house from now on. You're not invited!
Don't tell me you've already prepared to move here.
Yep, I can move anytime!
That's fine. Just don't regret it, okay?
Why would I? Hey! What's the meaning of this? Why is my uncle's family living here? This is my parents' house!
It's simple. It's your uncle's family's house now.
What? Why? What about my mom and dad?
They moved to the countryside after they closed the family business.
They moved?
And your uncle, who used to always change jobs, was finally able to settle down at a company in his hometown. He was looking for a house, so it was the perfect timing.
I didn't hear anything about this!
What are you talking about? Didn't you disappear with my sister 11 years ago and cut all contact with us? I'm their only child. It's not like I blocked their accounts, so they could have at least told me where they moved. It probably means that they disowned you.
But I have a healthy son now, not a sick daughter like Angela. If I call them now...
Your parents don't care about the gender, and Angela's fine now.
What?
It took 1 year for her to fully heal, but she's fine now. She's now a part of the volleyball team at her high school.
Oh, wait. Then why were you at my parents' house? I'm pretty sure I saw you and Angela entering.
When was this?
I think it was during the 3-day holiday last month.
Oh, that must be when I visited for the sleepover we have a few times a year.
Sleepover?
I got a new job once Angela fully healed at your uncle's company.
What?
We already knew each other, and he treated me like family. I got along with his wife in particular since we shared hobbies. She let us stay at her house so we could work on a project together. That's probably where you saw me.
Are you serious? Then where should I go to?
I probably shouldn't be asking you this, but couldn't you have gone to my parents' house instead?
What? That's impossible! Me and Jennifer just suddenly disappeared! There's no way we could just go back!
But didn't you go back to your parents' house? It didn't end well, though.
I only thought I could return because me and Jennifer had a son who could inherit the family business!
It didn't matter, though, did it?
Shut up! Jennifer said going to her parents was impossible! So...
Is Jennifer with you right now?
What? No. She's at a friend's house with our son.
Apparently, Jennifer comes to our parents' house frequently.
What?
You probably know how I'm distant with my parents, who always favored Jennifer over me. But according to a friend who lives near my parents, Jennifer suddenly reappeared 3 years after we divorced. She's been visiting frequently ever since. These past few months, she's been visiting with what seems to be her son and husband.
What?
Since it's my parents, they probably welcomed her back as soon as she returned. I thought this husband was you, but apparently it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. What's the meaning of this? Answer me!
I only heard about this from my friend. Isn't it best if you find out on your own?
It wasn't my son? The baby Jennifer gave birth to, it wasn't my son?
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
Jennifer was cheating on me with another guy. She and this guy visited her parents, and she told her parents that he was her husband, and they just accepted it. She said she already submitted our divorce papers half a year ago, so they threw me out as soon as I knocked the door.
But weren't you living with Jennifer even after she submitted the divorce papers? Maybe she just turned it in without telling you?
No, I gave her filled out divorce papers after we had a huge fight. She probably used that.
Oh.
What should I do?
Can I just block you now?
What?
I hadn't blocked you until now since you were Angela's father, even if you had divorced me. But you contact me for the first time in 11 years only to talk about this.
But...
What I'm saying is, don't contact me or Angela anymore.
Maybe we could go back to how things used to be?
Huh? There's no way I'm doing that.
Alicia!
Don't contact me ever again! I finally blocked Arnold after 11 years. What happened to him after that, I only heard from others. Apparently, he did a DNA test to see if he actually wasn't related to his son, and sure enough, he wasn't. He got revenge by suing Jennifer and this other guy and forcing them to be in debt. But in turn, he was sued by multiple female employees at his workplace for sexual harassment. Not only did the money he got from Jennifer disappear because of this, but he was even forced to take out a loan. In the end, he was taken away by some shady organization. What happened after that? I honestly don't care.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.